Welcome. For this video, I want to show how we incorporated components into the Weight Connections online application to increase accessibility. This required careful consideration of our target population and their needs. These components can be divided into two categories, design and content support. I'm going to start by showing the design components by navigating to the first page of our application. Throughout the application, we incorporated iconography to assist families with a lower literacy level and to reduce the amount of text on each page. We used easily recognizable icons in the place of words. We also incorporated the use of buttons wherever possible and considered button size and spacing as one way we made the application more mobile-friendly. This not only accommodates multiple access options, but also our target population, who, if younger, are more inclined to use a mobile device, as well as those who have unstable housing and may not have internet access at home or are homeless. We were also intentional about font size and the text to white space ratio to consider health literacy needs, and were two recommendations made by the CDC. One way to control the amount of white space is to use mask reveal logic that allows you to only show applicable questions and not every question at once. On this page, if I were to select yes as to having received additional family services, the appropriate options appear. This functionality is incorporated throughout the entire application. The red asterisks next to some questions indicate required questions. We tried to balance the amount of information we need and the amount of information we'd like to have. To encourage overall ease of use and accommodate varying levels of technical skills, we incorporated features like the navigation bar to help direct applicants through the application. So moving on to the content support components we used, these black dots with question marks will reveal additional text if you hover over them. And we use these for additional explanatory text to help with what may be confusing terminology, like close birth spacing and history of preterm birth. However, throughout the application, we were intentional about the reading level required to complete the application and therefore simplified the language to accommodate low literacy. The remaining content support components I want to discuss center around accessibility of the application by both professionals and families. So when I click on the Professional User button, the text displayed throughout the entire application changes to the appropriate wording and pronouns for professionals, and will do the same when I click on the Family User Type button. And finally, on this page is the option to change the application to Spanish, which was carefully translated by an interpreter and not a free online tool like Google Translate. So that covers what I wanted to show in this video. Thank you for your time.